Hey guys, welcome to my everyday makeup routine. So to start off, I'm using my First Aid Beauty moisturizer and I'm just tapping that all over my face. Ugh, my face without makeup on. Nope. Ugh, okay. Um, then I'm using my Say Yes to Grapefruit under eye cream and putting that underneath my eyes. It's really important for you to do skincare and whatnot before you start putting on your makeup, just because you want a layer of protection in between your makeup. And then I'm using the Rosebud Salve Lip Balm. And then I'm using the LA Girl Pro Orange Concealer. And I'm using that underneath my eyes just to cancel out my really, really dark circles that I have going on there. And yeah, if you can't find this in store, you can always get the NYX Above and Beyond Orange Concealer, which is actually what I was using up until like a month ago. So that stuff is awesome as well. So I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, and you get a lovely view of the top of my head. And then I'm just tapping that in with my finger first. Just to kind of spread the product. I just find that using your finger for concealer first just works much better than using a brush. So yep, I look funky. Oh look, the top of my head again. Okay. Alright, and now I'm just buffing that in with a makeup brush and just making sure I completely spread the product all over. And then I will be taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just showing you guys that. And this is like the color of my actual skin. And then I'm just putting a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using my finger to tap it on first and just kind of tapping it on with my finger and just blending it out a bit. I just said blending it out a bit. Yep. And then I'm just going back kind of over some places that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, or I can still see some orange peeking out, and just adding a bit more product onto that area. And then I just use this concealer as a primer on the days that I don't really want to use my MAC Paint Pot or something else, and I just put that on my eyelid as primer for my eyeshadow. Okay. So now I'm just taking my Real Techniques contour brush, I believe it is, and I'm just buffing everything out again. And then I'm going to be taking some loose powder, and I think this is just the Maybelline loose powder, and I'm, oh, just kidding, I'm using the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm using the shade Banana, which is the orange color. Not the orange, I'm sorry, the yellow color, and I'm just setting my under eyes with that. All the funky faces I make when I do my makeup. Uh, Oh, okay, now I'm taking the Maybelline Shine Free powder and I'm just putting that on there and I'm just going to kind of let it bake on there while I do my eyeshadow. Looks funky. Why am I making so many weird faces? I look so weird because it looks like a really, really crazy highlight. But I promise it does not look like that in real life, and especially when I take off the powder and stuff. So now I'm using my Naked palette, and this is the first one. So I'm starting with the shade Half Baked, I believe. And I just like to use these shadows with my fingers. I just feel like it blends like much better when I use my fingers. So, yep, I'm just putting that all over my lid. Now I'm going in with a little bit darker color. Forgot what it's called, but I think it's the color Smog. And I'm just popping that onto my crease kind of as a transition color. And then I'm going in with the color Dark Horse, which is a bit darker, and I'm just putting that in my crease as well and kind of on the outer V of my eyes. And I'm just using the little brush that came with the palette. And then I'm taking the color Sin, I believe, and I'm putting that in my inner corners. And on my upper brow bone. So this is usually my eyeshadow routine if I have a lot of time. If I don't, I usually will skip the highlighting part and the darker eyeshadow, and I'll just go straight for the transition color and the lighter color on my lid. So next I'm using the NYC Precision Eyeliner, and I'm just doing my eyeliner. And I like to do a slight wing. Yeah, and you can't see what I'm doing at all, and I'm super super sorry, but I can do another video on how I do my everyday eyeliner if you guys are interested, and I probably will end up doing that. And I always like to go for a wing, even for everyday. I don't know, I just find that it looks much better on my eyes. So yeah. Okay, so yep. And then now I'm going in with the Maybelline eye pencil. I believe it's in the color Cinnabon. I don't know, that's what I want to say, but it's in the brownish color, and I'm just putting that on my lower lash line. And now I'm just taking off that excess powder. And now I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and I just started using this the other day, and it has already become one of my favorite mascaras. It's absolutely wonderful. It's so nice. Like, usually I find that I have to layer my mascaras on, but with this, like, I put this on and that is it. And that's so amazing. Okay, and I was trying to zoom in and show you guys, and then I realized I was like super out of focus, which I'm super sorry about, but I mean, you can probably see. Kind of hard to see my eyelashes in this, but they look crazy. There. Ugh, my face got cut off again. Ah. And now I'm just putting some on my lower lash line as well. I'm just kind of fixing a few places. And now I will be taking the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, and I'm just going to go in and fix my bottom lashes. Yeah, that's a super attractive face I'm making there too. Oh yeah, that's attractive. Okay. And so that is my eye makeup done. I don't know what I was looking for. Okay, and now I'm going to do my contour. And so I'm taking my CoverGirl concealer stick, and it's much darker than my actual skin tone. And I absolutely love this for a cream contour. And I'm also just contouring my nose. And I don't always do a cream contour, but I thought I'd show you guys how I do it, just in case you were wondering. And then I'm just blending that in with a little brush. I usually just go for a powder contour, but this is kind of my everyday routine if I have a bit more time or if I have something special going on. So I thought I'd just show you guys how I cream contour as well. And as far as my nose contouring goes, I do it pretty simple. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and that is also a bit darker than my actual skin tone, and I'm just using that to kind of set that cream contour in. And then taking my Real Techniques contour brush again, I'm just blending all of that out.
Layer of tinfoil. Hey, professional window guys are driving by, pointing and laughing. Just thought you should know. Thank you.
I'm just blending everything.
So, listen, I have some errands to run today. You need anything? No, I'm fine. Okay. Probably be heading down now. Well, that's a good
So next I'm using the Physicians Formula. I don't even remember what it's called. But I'm using those middle two rows right there, and I'm using it as a highlight. I actually started using the MAC Global World mineralized skin finish stuff, and I actually like that much better, but this is a great drugstore option, and it just gives you a really nice, healthy kind of glow. And then I'm using the NARS blush in Orgasm, and I had a little trouble opening that. And so yeah. I'm gonna put that into my cheeks, and it's really subtle, and you can't even really tell that I'm wearing it, but it just gives you such a pretty natural kind of glow, and I guess the camera doesn't pick up on it, but yeah, so it's really pretty and natural.
This is not funny. The last person who didn't fill her table was Loretta Bobbins. You remember Loretta Bobbins? No. Exactly. Once you don't fill a table, you do not get another table to fill. You are off the list.
I'm going to do my lip liner, and so I'm using a NYX, oh, just kidding, I'm doing my eyebrows first. I have no idea what I'm saying. So I like to just use a liquid eyeliner in like a brown color for my eyebrows, and just kind of put that wherever my eyebrows are looking a little sparse. And then I usually just go in with a brush, and I just brush that out.
I need a gimlet. After we light the bonfire, the dancers should come through. Okay, Kirk.
This is just the Eco Tools little eyebrow brush thing.
That sounds good, Kirk.
Just brush that out real nice. And
what do you think? I think it's good. Is there too much turquoise? Are you kidding? Turquoise is timeless. What are you doing? Oh, hey, Luke. You remember my friend Carrie, right? Oh, yeah. Carrie. Hi, bud. Good to see you. Been under any bleacher. Oh, Luke's sister. Yeah.
alright, so I totally skipped over the clip where I put on my lip liner, but yes, I put on a lip liner, and then I used the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the color Creme in Your Coffee, And now I'm going back with mascara, and this is the Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. And I'm just putting that on as the last layer. And I believe that is my makeup done. Okay, and then I'm just setting everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray.
And his customer. Well, it's still good to meet you. You too. Lucas told me a lot about you.
So yep, that is my contour.
Like his sister.
My face.
And you know, you're here visiting him.
So yeah, that is just my everyday makeup routine. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!